Hello everyone, I am Katerina Suprun. Today is November 27th and Militarnyi is reporting. The Russians have started using black-colored drones to strike Ukraine. Photos of the wreckage of black Shaheds appeared after the attack on November 25, when the Russians launched 75 attack UAVs into Ukraine. For some reason, the Russian name Geran-2 was corrected to Feran. We can only guess what they meant by this, but anyway, the upgraded Shaheds make it more difficult for Ukrainian air defense to detect and destroy them. We will figure out how. Air Force Command spokesman Yuri Ihnat noted that the black Shaheds wreckage is now being studied by experts to find out what materials the Russians are using in these drones. He also emphasized that this is not the first update on the Russian Shahed.
They have improved them before, using certain composite materials for a less reflective surface, reflective efficiency. We also see now that they used carbon fiber and carbon, which is an absorbing material for radar signals. And it's also understandable why they chose the black color, since carbon is a black color and it will complicate the work of air defense, namely visual targeting.
Yes, the black color makes it difficult to detect a drone, especially at night. But black Shaheds themselves is not something new. For example, black Shaheds were found at an underground base in Iran in March of 2022. And here is the wreckage from the kamikaze drone used to attack the Kurais oil field in Saudi Arabia in 2019. So there is no know-how here. In addition, some of the drones were launched during the recent attack on Ukraine on November 25th during daylight hours. At that moment, the black color did not mask them, but rather made them more visible. Another myth about the Shaheds, or Geran in the Russian version, is their price. There is information from various sources that such drones can cost from $10,000 to $20,000. They say, look at this vehicle, it's cheap, the warhead weighs 50 kilograms, and it's made of materials that can be obtained bypassing sanctions. At the same time, the real price of these drones is unknown, and if they also use carbon fiber, the price will definitely not decrease. In recent months, the invaders have been using drones to attack Ukraine at night. Therefore, the use of black color for them is logical. At the same time, the spokesman for the Air Force Command, Yuri Ihnat, noted that air defense in Ukraine is still not absolute, and mainly cities and local infrastructure are being defended. Therefore, in order to prevent the invaders from fulfilling their plans, Ukraine is building up mobile fire groups. 40% of the attack drones launched by the Russians on November 25 were destroyed by them. The mobile air defense groups use pickup trucks to move around and destroy targets with large-caliber machine guns and small-caliber anti-aircraft guns. The groups are also reinforced with man-portable air defense systems. We do not know how many black Shaheds were shot down during the attack, but we do know that 55 enemy attack drones were destroyed by the Ukrainian Defense Forces in the northern operational zone. 28 of them were destroyed by mobile fire groups. Currently, there is information that the Russians can produce up to 1,000 of their versions of the Shaheds per month. The attack on November 25 was the most massive in this stage of the war. The invaders launched 75 drones from the north of the Russian Kursk Oblast and from the south of the Krasnodar Krai. The drones were flying over 6 Ukrainian regions. It is not known whether the 75 Shaheds were launched into the border. At the same time, the Ukrainian Air Force says that after each such attack, they study the routes used by the invaders in order to understand how to act proactively and disrupt the enemy's next attack. In addition to drones, the invaders are accumulating cruise missiles in their arsenal. Therefore, preparations to repel the next attacks are necessary. We can also participate and help the Ukrainian military repel attacks by Russian drones. To do this, you need to support the project of the Come Back Alive Seal the Sky. Watch a video explanation on our channel about how this project works. Subscribe to Militarnyi and learn more about the war and the army.